Ho, ho, ho! The snow is deep and winter is here. And in this episode, you will get lessons on how to spend better quality time to become a better adventure rider with the one you love. Thanks for watching Mototrek this year. What a great first season, had tremendous growth. And you guys are the ones that make all the difference. The comments, the shares, the likes, I love it all. It's wonderful. In fact, your comments are what's helping shape up next year. We have shows on Does Size Matter, talking about tire size and how much of a difference does it really make on pavement or in the dirt. Sand skills, uphill, downhill, riding through sand. We're gonna talk about kit and riding gear, and our bikes really don't want to fall down. We're gonna take a look at rake and trail and all those forces that keep your bike upright. I'm excited to be going back to South Africa at the end of next year. The winch. I love going out and getting stuck and just seeing what it takes to get out of it. So I'm gonna go stick my bike in the mud, pull out the shovel, pull out the winch. Yes, that is a winch on the back of my bike, and show you some of the tips and tricks I've learned to get out of those situations. Did I mention suspension? And it's a completely different beast when you're talking about big, heavy bikes that have to go from street to dirt. So here's the lesson of the day. There are ways you can better your skills as an adventure rider, even if your bike is locked up for the winter. This activity is about getting inside the center balance of the bike. To do this, we're just gonna climb up and off the bike in the garage without the bike falling over on us. So I'm gonna plant my knee into the bike and pivot into the center balance of the bike. Now, if you're not doing this correct, what you'll notice is the bike will move over towards you. So if I stand straight up, that bike falls over. And of course, that's not near as elegant. Now, when you get better at this activity, and if you're a more advanced rider, you can start climbing up from different places besides just the foot peg. There's just so many ways you can just sort of... Yeah. Winter is a great time to practice this, and it will make you a better rider when you get out of the garage. It helps you stay inside that balance point of the bike so you're not so intimidated by all of that weight and these big heavy bikes being off-road. You do need to be careful if you're doing this in the garage, you've never done this before. Don't have it near your car where it's going to tip over, and definitely don't get hurt. If the jungle gym seems a little extreme, this is a much safer and more comfortable activity. This is all about getting into a standing position correctly. What I'm going to do is anchor my feet, anchor my knee, and I'm going to pivot up and forward on the bike. You'll notice I'm not using my hands to get up, and I wedge my legs in so I'm not using energy once I get here. When I come down, I slide back down along the tank. So I'm sliding up the tank, I slide down the tank. Here's what we're trying to avoid. Very common, riders stand straight up. When they do that, it requires a lot more energy in the legs, and we don't lock in as well on the bike. The other thing we'll do is when we stand up, riders will sit. And they sit back on the bike. That moves the weight farther back and makes the front end very light. So the activity, get forward on the bike, all the way forward, lock those knees in, and pivot forward up towards the front of the bike so you're over the front wheel, and slide back down. Again, no hands, great activity, and not as extreme as the jungle gym. Yesterday was the shortest day of the year. That means every single day is a little bit longer and riding season is right around the corner. This is not the time to start sitting back on our laurels and not doing anything about our riding. Now's the time to start getting our skills ready, getting our kit ready, making sure our bikes are ready because the riding season is almost here. In this episode, I'm gonna give you some things to do so you can enjoy your winter with the one you love. I slide down the tank. So I'm sliding up the tank, I slide down the tank. So I'm sliding up the tank, I slide down the tank. So I'm sliding up the tank, I slide down the tank. So I'm sliding up the tank, I slide down the tank.